time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
Hello everyone, welcome to another night of basketball action at the Dothan Civic Center during the 9th annual Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. Tonight it's going to be the Dothan High School Tigers against the Tigers of Eufaula. So we can safely say that a Tiger is going to win this one tonight, one way or the other. Dothan advanced, Eufaula advanced, so we'll see how things progress as we move along throughout the evening. Here's the jump ball. It's controlled by the Dothan Tigers.
And Bobby, this is a very talented Tiger team this year. They have most of their starters from last year are returning.
Chris Graham for two. Dothan High's got a full court press going right off the bat. Okay, we turnover down under the basket. Dothan headed back down under their court toward the basket. Up, it will not go, but guess who gets the rebound? And that's Chris Graham, and he's fouled while in the act of shooting.
Foul is on Hogan.
Hogan, yeah.
And Bobby, Chris Graham, he's a big fellow, you know, and Dothan's got a couple of pretty tall players out there. Graham and Morris. Morris is sitting on the bench right now, but he gets a lot of playing time.
We're pretty sure he'll see some action. So he makes the first of two. That makes his score 3-zip with 7:09 in the first period. We're just underway. He makes them both.
So Graham has scored all four of Dothan points in the opening minutes of the game.
Dothan gets a steal. Eufaula comes up with that one. Dothan's unable to convert. So traveling is the call. Turnover number 2 against the Eufaula Tigers.
And that's not the way Coach Henry wants them to start. But it's
he won't put up with it very long.
But it's exactly the way Coach Brown of Dothan wants it to start, with his players making some defensive plays.
Tyson Williams in the game, along with Jordan Small, Tyrese Lindsay, Kevin Morris, and Chris Graham for the Dothan Tigers. And 2 more points from Chris Graham.
Okay, it looks like Dothan's going to go to Graham. That's going to be that go-to guy. And so far, he's done everything that's been asked of him, Bobby.
Yes, he has. And Coach Hendry said, "I have seen enough. We got to talk this thing over." It's 6-0, and we're a minute and a half into the ball game. So while they talk it over, 6-0 Dothan over the Tigers of Eufaula. All right, back at the Civic Center. Eufaula scoreless at this point. The full court press that's being administered by the Dothan Tigers has kept them stymied for the time being. Coach Henry wanted to talk things over and make sure everybody's on the same page, and we'll see what progresses on this possession.
And Jordan Small almost creates another turnover. Yeah. But it goes out of bounds off of Small.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting contest.
And we know both of these teams are well coached and talented teams.
So number 11.
That's Kevin Morris going to be called for the foul.
So 14's at the line. This is Curry, JVL Curry, puts the first one up, and he misses. Got another shot coming. It's Hogan, Johnson, Warren, Walton, and Curry for the Eufaula Tigers, and he misses both.
Eufaula is off to a very slow start here.
Dothan Tigers moving the ball around pretty well, looking for something to the inside. And we almost lose it, and he does lose it. And this ought to be,
Boy, neither one of them looked like they wanted it.
Traveling.
And so Eufaula commits their third turnover, and Dothan has committed one. Substitution into the game for Eufaula number 2, Jerry Ford.
So Dothan turnaround jumper from number 20. That's Morris, and he puts it in for 2.
Dothan is going to their height, Bobby, here early in the game. They're going to their 2 big men.
Another turnover by Eufaula, too.
Yeah, and that's Morris and Graham. Graham is 6'4", and Kevin Morris is 6'6". Morris is a senior. Graham is a senior, and Morris is a junior.
So coming to the line will be Chris Graham.
He's perfect so far. He's 2 of 2 from the line. He has 6 of Dothan's 8 points. But that was a non-shooting foul.
I thought he was up there trying to shoot.
I thought he was in there to shoot myself.
Yeah, okay, well.
But they call it a floor foul.
From the corner. Air ball off of Eufaula.
Yeah, that shot was by Tyson Williams. He was off the mark and goes out of bounds off the Tigers of Eufaula.
Traveling a violation, a turnover by Dothan. Jordan Small call for traveling.
We have 2 Tigers tangling tonight, the Dothan Tigers and the Eufaula Tigers. Both of these teams last year made it to the playoffs. Dothan 6A and Eufaula 5A. Eufaula is scoreless, and we're midway through the first. Dothan leads 8-0.
Travel again.
And that's turnover number 5.
So 24 is coming into the game for Eufaula. Candace Thompson.
Yeah, they are trying to put somebody in, Bobby, to spot this Eufaula team. Right now, they are just really just struggling.
They're ice cold.
Morris goes up and misses. He's a little off balance that time.
So here comes Eufaula. Shot from his short. Dothan gets the rebound.
And it's going to be a Dothan turnover.
Dothan turnover.
Yep. I think they tried to rush it. They was trying to get the ball to Morris, but he was covered. He was defended very well, so they should have just pulled it back out and gone into their half-court offense. Shot
off
missed.
the mark.
Chris Graham goes up high and gets another Dothan rebound. So far, Dothan hasn't gotten any production from their back court.
Lindsey was wide open under the court there at the backside a while ago. Dothan
Saved
gets
by
it.
Dothan. I tell you what, Bobby, Chris Graham came to play today.
Yeah, if he stays hot, man, it's going to be lights out.
That's 8 points for Graham. He has 8 of Dothan's 10 points. Dothan leads 10-0. 2.5 minutes left in the first period.
Eufaula trying to work things around to try to put some kind of something together for a shot at the basket. First time they try to go inside, and it's an air ball, and it's
off the fingertips of Graham.
So Butler's coming in.
And Kevin Morris takes a seat.
So the Butler has arrived.
Butler had a good game during the first round. And he picks up a foul.
Right off the bat.
Yep. DeForest Butler.
So back at the line again to shoot is JVL Curry, 0 for 2. 0 for 3.
And Bobby, those kind of free throws will come back to haunt you later in the game. They will definitely.
All right, number 14, Devin Taylor comes in for Dothan.
Butler is a 6'4" junior.
And he missed both of those. Lots of hustle there, but Taylor unable to get to the ball, so he goes over to Eufaula.
1:47 left in the opening period. Dothan leads 10-0. Eufaula is just ice cold, Bobby. Graham with his 10th point of the period. He has 10 or 12 Dothan points. He's on track for a 40-point game.
He's well on the way.
Eufaula gets that first basket from Curry. With 1:06 left in the opening period.
So it's 12-2. It's still a Dothan lead by 10 points.
Morris, everything he's throwing up is going in. I'll tell you what, Eufaula's going to have to find a way to stop. Not Morris, I mean Graham.
Yes.
They've got to find a way to stop Graham. Tyrese Lindsey. Lindsey goes up strong and makes the basket.
And the basket's good, too. Number 11, Justin Warren.
So Dothan is up 16-2.
With under 30 seconds left in the first period.
Lindsey makes a three-point play out of it. Dothan's up 17-2. I guess Coach Henry's just ready for the first period to be over so he can talk to these guys, settle them down, and try to get them to regroup.
.12 seconds left.
Marcus Sims is in the game for the Tigers. That foul is on Tony Johnson.
So at the line to shoot a pair will be Jamarcus Sims.
It's I think, yeah, it was a floor shot, so it's a non-shooting foul, I think. Bobby. It is. Neither team in the bonus yet. That's the 4th team foul against the Tigers of Eufaula. Williams from the corner. He knocks in a 3. So Dothan comes out big here in the first period. Cliff, what are your thoughts on this first period?
Well, just a lot of Dothan High there early on. They played some great defense, and Chris Graham's having a great first quarter. So that's really all I got to say about it.
Yeah, it's been all Dothan, to say the least.
Yeah, so we've come to the end of one of the scores. The Dothan Tigers 20, Eufaula Tigers 2. We'll be back with more from the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Okay, back at the Civic Center, the 9th annual Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. We're in day number 3 of this one. It's the Tigers against the Tigers of Dothan and of Eufaula. And right now it's been all Dothan.
I tell you what, nothing's falling for Eufaula, Bobby.
Nothing.
They've got some good shots, but they just have not been able to fall. Whoa!
14. Taylor gets in the scoring act.
I tell you what, that time Taylor, he wasn't going to be denied. He was very aggressive taking that ball to the basket, and he put up a shot and right through the net. That foul was on
11, Justin Warren.
Taylor makes a 3-point play out of it. So right now, Dothan is perfect from the line.
They're perfect on just about everything except turnovers.
They are 4 of 4. Blocking foul on Taylor. (23-2). Wow, this is definitely unexpected at this point in the game, but there's a lot of time left in this game.
And you know it's very uncharacteristic for a Mike Henry team to be like this.
And there's a 3 coming from number 2, Jerry Ford. That's the second field goal of the game. Keyshawn Truitt with 2. Dothan actually has their second team out there except for one starter and Best Small, number 3.
I sure thought he was set.
Yeah. That foul is on
Sims.
Jamarcus Sims. Bobby Sims played in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game, and he had an outstanding game.
Number 5, Hogan gets in the score.
So Eufaula's hit a couple of baskets in a row. That shot was short by Sims.
Dothan gets the rebound.
Cliff, have you heard where Sims is going to college?
Yeah, he's committed to play at South Alabama. He was committed to Troy, but then he switched his commitment to South Alabama, so he'll be a Jaguar next year.
The Butler
Boy, that was
dished it in. And we got a steal. Couldn't convert points, but still stays with Dothan.
Dothan's up 27-6. Graham back in is back in. And so is Tyson Williams. Williams is 1 and Graham is 44.
Oh, man, nice English on that for Truitt.
I tell you what, Truitt has come off the bench and put up 4 points for the Tigers, and they're keeping the pressure on the Tigers of Eufaula. And I tell you what, Eufaula, I've never seen them play like this before.
Just another turnover.
Yeah. They had a little run going there for a minute or so, but they've drifted back and started committing turnovers.
So Thomas is back in for Eufaula. Coach Henry trying to put some kind of combination together that'll work.
Williams pulls up, shoots, and Sims picks up another foul. That's going to be his second. Neither team in the bonus.
So Lindsay back in and Sims sits down.
I tell you, Dothan is putting a lot of pressure, making it hard for Eufaula to shoot the ball, get off passes. They're sticking with them defensively.
All right, they're driving toward the basket. Offensive foul.
No, I think they're going to call a blocking foul. Oh, yeah, offensive. You're right, Bobby.
Yeah.
He did try to force that one in there. That's Justin Warren, and that's going to be 3 on him.
I only have him. That's his second.
Well,
I have Hogan 1, Johnson 1, Warren 2, and Walton 1.
We have 16 fouls. 16 fouls.
Okay. So I missed one.
Graham finally misses one.
But he gets some help from Truitt for 2.
Truitt has put up 6 points off the bench, Bobby. Very impressive. Lindsay blocks that one.
Two for Graham.
Graham has 14 points, and we still have 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in the second period, Bobby. This is incredible, 33-6. I wouldn't have bet my last paycheck on this score being this at this point in the game. So with 4:09 left in the second period, 33 Dothan, 6 Eufaula.
Right back at the Civic Center as Coach Henry has talked things over once again. He took a full timeout to get it together, and number 10 for Eufaula just could not get it to fall for him.
And a Dothan turnover.
Yeah. He rolled that to Graham and went between his legs.
I think Morris is getting ready to come back in. Like I said, Eufaula, they're not taking bad shots. They're just not falling.
And they're not. They're doing nothing on the boards. Stays with Dothan.
Morris back in, and Truitt takes a seat, but he put in some good productive minutes for the Tigers.
Yeah, 6 points. Little long.
Graham finally missed one. Good spin move. Lindsay. That was a mix and match there.
Yeah. And they turn it over. They turn it over.
I don't know what it is, Bobby. They are getting the shots, but they are not making them.
There's a lid on the basket for them.
I don't know what it is.
That one should have went in.
Yes, that should have gone in clear.
There's a lid on it.
Or maybe they have some WD-40 on the backboard or something.
Well, I don't know. Like Bobby said, though, pretty uncharacteristic of a Mike Henry team to come out looking like this.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Into 20. Push off. His little hook shot didn't work. And they've turned it over again. And Graham's going to come to the line again.
Well, Dothan is getting second and third shots at the basket. They're doing a much better job all around than Eufaula is. And you can tell Eufaula is struggling. You know, all aspects of their game is down. (33-6). Dothan leads. 2:11 left in the second. And Graham misses his first free throw. He was 2 of 2. Graham has 14 points here in the first half.
It's been pretty productive for him.
But Dothan is using their size advantage. They're taking it into the big men, and the big men are making things happen.
He missed both of them. But he got the steal and put it in for 2.
And that's what you do. If you don't do it one way, do it another way.
35-6.
16 points for Graham in the first half. Down to 148. Well, we had one call a foul and one call a jump ball, so we'll. Okay. Jump ball. Possession error is for the Tigers.
Well, naturally, it's for the Tigers.
And, hey, Bob, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say the Tigers are going to win tonight.
I've already said that.
Okay. Well, I'm saying it again. I'm re-emphasizing that the Tigers are going to win. But it's
Dothan in the corner. Nothing happening, so.
Ball takes a long shot.
And Graham gets the rebound. From the corner. Count 3 points for number 4.
That's Tyrese Lindsay. That gives him 6 points. And Dothan 38. Graham, 18 points. I'm about to run out of space.
Call a blocking foul on Dothan. Number 20.
It's Kevin Morris. That will be 2 on him. He's going to take a seat, and Boris Butler is back in. The Butler's getting ready to do it. Good shot, yeah, from Janice Thompson.
Gets in for scoring.
You know, I was expecting this to be a really close game, Bobby. I really was. And like I said, this is very uncharacteristic of a Mike Henry team.
Yep.
Dothan's going to go for the last shot of the half.
40-8. hits the top of the rim.
And another turnover by the Tigers of Eufaula. So, well, Bobby, they doubled their scoring. Eufaula did. In the first period, they only put up 2 points, and they added 6 more to make it 8. And I'm shocked. I'm in shock
I'm blown away.
The way this game has gone so far. I know Dothan's a good team, and they've been impressive at times this year. But like I say, I've always respected the Eufaula program and Coach Henry, and those guys always show up. So I think you'll see a little difference in the second half.
Well, we'll tell in about 10 to 15 minutes when we get this thing back underway. So we've reached the halfway point. It's 40-8, Dothan over Eufaula, and you're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Back at the Dothan Civic Center with the 9th annual Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. Mitt Kirkland, Bobby Price, and Cliff Nyman with you. And man, this has been a Tiger basketball game, hasn't it?
A Dothan Tiger basketball game, Bobby. I tell you what, the Dothan Tigers have come out and they've looked very good. And Eufaula's come out and they turned the ball over on their first possession. And that's what hurt them in the first half, Bobby. They committed a lot of turnovers, and Dothan took advantage of those turnovers. Now, as far as leading scorers, Dothan's leading scorer is number 44, Chris Graham, with 18 points. 18 points, and he had an outstanding first half. Eufaula has 4 players with 2 points apiece. And they have just struggled. They've taken some good shots, but they have not fallen for them.
Nice rebound from number 4, Lindsey.
Lindsey had 6 points in the first half. That gives him a total of 8. Graham with his 20th point.
I'm going to start another line with him.
I had to. I'm glad his name was on the bottom of the roster, Bobby, so we have enough room for all his points. So Eufaula has committed 2 turnovers here early in the third period.
Dothan's put up 4 points in this period to none for Eufaula. This might be 2. Oh, it's blocked.
No. Dothan's got some height under that basket in Morris and in Graham.
Number 3 for Small.
Small's first points of the game. 46-8. I know this crowd is in shock because I know I am. And it's not that Eufaula is not familiar with this facility here, Bobby, because they played the other night and looked really good the first round.
They did. They really did.
And they played here on many occasions, and plus they played here in the region tournament last year. And the region tournament will be back in Dothan. The South Region tournament will be back in Dothan in 2015.
Well, that'll be great.
So it's a great thing for this area, and come out and see some really good basketball. I'll get the dates and pass them on to you before this game is over. Graham, 22 points. Right now, Dothan's on an 8-0 run. A 3.
3 for 5. That's Hogan.
Ball stays with Dothan.
So it stays with Dothan. 4:55 left in the third period. 48-11 as Eufaula's just crossed the double-digit mark. Great move with Jordan Small to the basket.
Small has come out, and he had no points in the first half, and he's come out and put up 4 here in the second half, in the third period. Boy, Morris came out of nowhere and blocked that shot. Kevin Morris, he's a 6'6" junior. Right through the legs of Williams.
So a turnover for Dothan.
But he makes up for it with the steal and the basket. Boy, Bobby, if you make a mistake, make up for it and do something with it.
Yeah.
Tyson Williams, that's 5 points for him, and Eufaula wants a timeout with 4:09 left in the third. Dothan 52, Eufaula 11.
Right back at the Civic Center. Eufaula takes the inbounds toss and get it across midcourt.
Boy, I tell you what, Dothan guys have been doing a good job on blocking shots.
Morris just slammed that one away.
Morris has blocked a couple of them in a row. And that's very intimidating to a player.
5-second violation.
So Eufaula has only put up 3 points. They had a three-pointer from Sterling Hogan here in the second half and nothing else. Dothan led 20-2 at the end of one, and they took a 40-8 halftime lead, and now they've come out and put up 12 points to Eufaula's 3 here in the third period.
A lot of English on that, and it lipped out, but he gets to come to the line to shoot a couple. Thompson.
At the line is Tyson Williams.
He's 5 points. Still 5. He missed that free throw. Another one coming. It's in the air. It's good.
So Williams makes 1 of 2, and Dothan goes up 53-11. And Williams almost comes up with another steal, and he forces another turnover. And Eufaula picks up another foul. That's number 24. Thompson picks up the foul, and we have a Eufaula player down. That's number 13, Jamal Turner. 3:28 left in the third, and Dothan leads 53-11.
Right, Dothan gets to toss the ball in on there into the court. Working it around the outside perimeter. Shot in the corner short. And Eufaula came up with it and threw it away.
Right, and that's turnover number 5 in the period. 3 points and 5 turnovers in the period for Eufaula. Good hustle that time by number 5, Hogan, knocking the ball out of bounds, knocking away from Williams.
Out here we go to toss it in. Stays with Dothan again.
Yeah, Hogan, hey, he's playing hard, Bobby. If he keeps playing like that, he'll create something. Three-second violation call against the Tigers.
So Eufaula would get to toss this one in. Full court pressure from Dothan.
.246 left in the third period, and it's a 53-11 game. Dothan leading Eufaula.
Three-point shot.
Yeah, I knew that was short. I could see that from here.
So the Butler comes in, and Morris takes a seat.
Butler had 2 points earlier.
Graham comes out to help. Oh, man. How did that ball go in there?
Tyson Williams with a smooth move. They're going to call Lindsay for the foul. (55-11). Probably unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Graham.
See, they alertly pulled out instead of trying to force it in.
Nice bank off the glass by Chris Graham. 24 points for Graham. Had 18 in the first half, and he's added 6 more here in the third.
A minute 14 remaining. Three-point shot is off the mark. Couple of subs coming in for Dothan. Kobe Baggett and number 10, Latrell Anglin. Get some experience for these guys.
Right now, Dothan is looking like one of the strongest team in this tournament, Bobby.
Yeah.
Cliff, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree. You know, the other night they came out and didn't look as good as we thought they could have, but tonight they really established their right to be called one of the best teams in this tournament for sure, because they're dominating right now, man.
Walton is called for the foul.
Second.
Morris is Graham is 2 of 4 tonight from the line. He made his first 2 and he's missed his last 3.
Yep.
But he's made it up in other ways. He has 24 points. Make it 25 points. Big night for Chris Graham.
I imagine his night's probably over after that. After that one, he probably won't get in again.
Well, 25 points, I would say that's a good night.
Yeah, for sure.
The Butler gets a foul.
Yeah. Butler didn't have to touch him. All he had to do was stand there. He couldn't get around him. Tavoris Butler. And Dothan blocks another shot.
Anglin gets down to cross midcourt quickly.
They tried to force the pass into Butler, and it's a turnover.
Five seconds left. Got to shoot a 3 from downtown. It's an air ball. And that brings us to the end of 3. It's 58-11. Dothan puts up 18 points in that period and only 4 for Eufaula, Mitt.
Well, actually, it was only 3 for Eufaula. They had 8 at halftime.
Yeah, 8 and 3. Yep, you're right.
So we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more action from the Dothan Civic Center, the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
All right, back at the Civic Center, where the Tigers of Dothan have just demolished Eufaula thus far. And Dothan commits a turnover.
That time they tried to force the pass into Truitt, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be the Tigers' ball, Tigers of Eufaula. Good move that time from number 14.
Curry, that's his 4th point. Dothan just continues to work the ball around.
Whoa. Wow. Baggett slams it through.
I didn't know he had it in him.
On the missed shot. Baggett's a 6'2", 11th grader.
Mitt, he was a pretty good football player for Dothan, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
So was Tyrese Lindsey.
Lindsey was a good defensive back.
I heard he's going to have some college interest when he's a senior.
Yeah, the Butler got that rebound.
And Williams was a good wide receiver for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's going to be a big-time football prospect. He's already got some pretty big Division I offers in football.
So most of these guys are multiple sport guys.
Absolutely.
They're athletes.
Absolutely.
Johnson's the first points of the game, 60-15.
So Eufaula's come out and hit 4 points in the period.
Anglin's shot was just a little bit too long, so it bounced out. So here comes Eufaula. Well,
that foul is on 2.
Okay.
Baggett. 60-15.
Lindsey and Sims comes back in.
And Williams and Anglin takes a seat.
Admit we're getting near capacity here again.
Yeah, we are. I think this has been the biggest crowd for the tournament since it started, Bobby. We've had sellouts every night.
Yeah. Yep.
And this is our third night.
Yes.
4:30 left in the ball game.
I had to remember what day it was. With all these holidays in here, it gets a little confusing.
And taking the Sunday off can throw you off.
Yeah. That was a good play for him to wait for some help. But then he tried to force it in there.
Dothan gets the rebound.
Good second and third efforts by the Tigers of Dothan.
They rebounded the ball very well all night.
Sims ended up in the second row of the courtside seats.
Curry. It's point number 6, and he'll come to the line.
Curry is the leading scorer for Eufaula.
Truitt fouled.
Just over 3 minutes left.
Misses. He's not had a good night.
Eufaula has not made a free throw all night, Bobby. Nice move by Sims. Okay.
24 is going in. I don't have him on the program. And 14.
14 is Taylor. He had 3 points earlier.
Now 11 gets a 2.
Was that a 2 or a 3?
A 2.
So, Cliff, it looks like they're going to make the 20-point mark.
Yeah, that's some moral victory.
And they turn the ball over. Eufaula turns the ball over, and it goes back to Dothan.
And what you were saying earlier, Mid, talking about the Dothan High team that went to the state championship and how their season was ignited by a game in this tournament, I think this could be something like that we're seeing here.
But they hustling. You see how they missed the shot and got back in for the rebound? But you know, that's the thing you want to do. You know, don't stand around and wait for the ball to come to you.
It's being a good teammate.
At number 24 for Dothan is Quinn Reed. At the free throw line is number 5, Sims, with 2 points tonight. Make it 3.
So Dothan will advance to play Barber County. They may not make the 20 mark. And that will be the last play of the game.
They will not.
Because time has run out. So Dothan wins at 63
to 19.
But Dothan only put up 5 points in the fourth.
Well, they had, good gracious, everybody played.
Yeah, and Eufaula managed to put up 8 points in the fourth.
So after one, it was Dothan 20-2 over Eufaula. At the half, it was 40-8. At the end of the third, it was 58-11, and the final score is 63-19.
And Bobby, it was a big night for Chris Graham. For Dothan, he had 25 points. And just recapping the scoring for Dothan, the leading scorer was Chris Graham with 25. He had 18 in the first half, and he came back with another 7 in the second half. Tavares Butler had 2 points. Keyshawn Truitt with 6. 2 from Kevin Morris, 3 from Devin Taylor, 3 from Jamarcus Sims, 8 from Tyrese Lindsey, 4 from Jordan Small, 2 from Kobe Baggett, and 8 from Tyson Williams. For Eufaula, Jerry Ford had 2, 5 from Hogan, 2 from Johnson, 2 from Warren, 6 from Curry, and 2 from Thompson to round up the scoring, Bobby.
Yep. It's so Dothan advances, and let's see who do
they will advance to play Barber County. That will be the semi-final game.
Okay.
So Dothan will advance to the semifinals and up against Barber County, who came from behind 10 points down and with about 3 minutes left in the fourth to force the game in overtime and win it by 1 in overtime. It should be a good game.
So it's a great game. That wraps it up for this game here at the Civic Center, the 9th annual Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. And we kind of figure this is probably the best attended tournament in the history, so it just keeps on growing and growing. For Cliff Nyman, Mick Kirkland, this is Bobby Price saying so long. See you again soon right here on your Scenic Sports Network.